What's up everybody, Enzo Treppa here with budsimple.com, and in this video I'm going to show you what I built and I call the Sliver Shack Grow Box. Now you're going to need a 2x4 piece of insulation, markers with a utility knife, a square, and single point toothpicks. You'll also need a glue gun, glue sticks, and a tape measure if you don't have a square. What you'll need to do next is cut out 4 pieces, 2 22x12 and 2 12x12. The remaining piece will be the bottom. You'll also need to get your glue gun plugged in and about 10 glue sticks. Also, keep your toothpicks and your utility knife handy. Now, you're going to break it down like this. You're going to cut 2 22x12 side pieces. You're going to end up with the bottom piece and then 2 12x12 end pieces. And when it's all put together, it should look a little something like this. Now, I'll have to tell you that I was already well into this project before I grabbed the video camera, so at this point, I was more concentrating on getting the project done than focusing on the camera work. The video does get better, so please bear with me. Go ahead and grab your toothpicks and you'll notice that these are single point only. Get your glue gun, and I wouldn't recommend putting the glue on the styrofoam itself because it's so hot it just melts. Once I got the glue sorted, I decided to try the toothpicks this way. In the beginning I thought having a lot and having them close together was probably the best way to go. But I ended up with something that looks a little bit like a death trap, and I wanted to show you this part because, as you can see here, I tried to put pressure to push these down and it wasn't very successful. So I decided to flip them around, poke them all the way through with the point, flip them back, and then make sure that they were flush with the silver side. Now as you're doing your glue, keep your glue sticks handy because it goes fast and it dries fast. Once you get your piece into place here, go ahead and set it up to get a good angle for pushing the toothpicks the rest of the way in. I also noticed that once the glue started to set up, it was a little harder to push the toothpicks in. So in order to get the toothpicks flush with the bottom of the box, I ended up using the pen like this. Fill in any gaps with glue. Once that's finished, you should end up with something that looks a little bit like this, nice and clean lines. Now that we have the methodology down, getting through the rest of the box should be a breeze. Go ahead and mark your end piece like this. And when I was cutting with the square, I noticed that cutting from the center and then coming back through the other side yielded far better results when I wanted to get a straight edge. Go ahead and test your piece, draw your lines, and then repeat the same process with the toothpicks. This time around I decided to use less toothpicks and it worked out a little bit better. The glue, on the other hand, it's fast and crazy, so get it done quick and then go ahead and fit your piece in there, line it up. And from this angle you can see how these toothpicks will go right in, and if they were dual point toothpicks then it'd be pretty uncomfortable to put them in. As you can see, once everything starts to come together, the box looks pretty stable. Once again, go back in and fill in any gaps with hot glue. Not bad for a $3.22 piece of insulation from Home Depot and $2 worth of toothpicks. Hope you liked the video. If you do, like and subscribe. I'm Enzo Treppa with budsimple.com. Thanks for watching.